The duck is back. The duck is back. I know you'll all be missing me. This is video 3, and I feel like the first 2 went really bad. First one, yeah. Anyway, you've seen them. And then I forgot to post them, so there's going to be like 3 in a row, and yeah, anyway, it's just, as you can see, I've shaved and done my hair and made myself look all pretty to match all those YouTubers. Yeah, that's not happening. I think yeah, anyway, I try to make these videos informative, so give you some sort of information that may or may not be helpful. So lots of things to talk about, quickly touch on them. Took 2 months for the pistons to turn up for old Sexy. They've turned up, and I'm getting the barrels rebored as we speak. And in the next video I hope to have them sitting on the bench and show you a bit about that. As you can see in the background, the red truck has been going really well, down to, well, working on the house in Opotiki. Last 2 times I went over the 2 big hills in New Zealand, one Kaimais and the other one's a Mamakus, I think. And both times I've smelt the clutch. And then, so I've decided to put a new clutch in. Weird thing about it is there wasn't actually, couldn't really see anything wrong with it, with the old one. But I'm not going there again, so I'm going to put a new one in it. And at the same time, there was a slight oil leak out of the rear seal, and I've taken the transmission out and taken the sump off, and there's a couple of things there I'd like to show you. Let's get into it. So let's go. So this is it here. As you can see, I've taken the transmission out and I've taken the sump off the bottom of the engine, and this jack here is what I put in for the overnight, just as a safety thing. Let me get rid of that. And I've put something up above it to hold the engine, and I'll show you that when I go out. So it appears that it was leaking around here, and that part of this engine wasn't done by me. So I'm actually going to take this one off and just make sure that the seal looks all right while I'm here. I've already stripped the muck off, and it's ready for the sump to go back on. So, but like I say, when I pulled the sump off, it looked like it was wet round here. So that's what I'm playing with today. My new word is play, because I don't really work anymore. I just play here and play there. I'll show you that. What I wanted to show you, the helpful, 2 helpful things. Sorry. How I took the transmission out. As you can see, sitting it on this on the trolley here. But if you look here under the under the, you'll see the steel hand. I made this steel hand to go into the transmission, and if you can't see it, I'll just, without me hitting stupid buttons on this thing, you can see it here, and it has a lug what goes into the jack, and then this piece of plate what comes out here, and then I just put a strop over. I put a strop over, you see, and hook it together with a shackle. Oh God, here we go. Just bear with me. It's, yeah. And this is just a ratchet here, and I ratchet it up tight, you see, so it won't fall off. And then it's just a case of jacking it up. It's a big transmission. It's got the big four-wheel drive unit on the back of it. So, and I wanted to show you guys. I'll actually, when I get it out in the next video, I'll try and show you. It's quite simple. It's just a piece of 6mm plate with a lug on it, the same size of the little thing on in the jack, and these two little wings here to stop it rolling off. Now, on this model one I made, I have not made these wings long enough. They should come around a bit more because it still tries to roll off. These little wings here, I don't know if you can see, and they should come up to here more, but it was a real simple, I made that, I don't know, probably, what is it, 30, 40 years ago I made that plate, and I started taking the transmissions out of these things, 40 years ago. And this is the other thing I wanted to show you. So when you're doing the sump underneath, you need something to hold the engine, to stop the back end of the engine falling down. And I came up with this yesterday, because I only took the sump off last night. And that's here, you see? I made this piece of wood, right, with this stainless steel screw, and that just allows this bit of water pipe to sit over the top of the guard, right? And the same with it down here, see? And then you just get a tie down strap, you hook it in the manifold, you run it up and over the pipe, down under the intake manifold, and then once again where the hook is, rather than use the hook here, I put a shackle through here and then run this, hook it over the strop, and that's on the ratchet, you see. Just a it's not liking my fingers at the moment, they must have oil on them. Okay, and then you run that down, thread it through the ratchet, give it a couple of tweaks on the ratchet, and that is solid. That'll hold the end of that engine while you dick around underneath. And I mean, admittedly, it's still, the front half of the engine is taking the weight on the normal mounts. Anyway, that's what I'm up to at the moment. I hope you guys are all having a good one, and we'll catch up soon again. Alright, Duckers out.